We need a maintenance guy up there. The thermostat's been broken for 2 days.
Oh, okay. Unfortunately, I can't.
And I've been sending...
Unfortunately, I can't take a service request from you because you're not the leaseholder.
So the 84-year-old woman that's in there and the room is already hot, so she's going to stay in the 90-degree apartment for another day?
That's all I'm going to say on the matter if you're recording that.
My son is in San Francisco. The thermostat needs to be repaired!
If you're going to yell, then I'm asking you to leave my office.
No. Not until a serviceman comes and fixes it.
I'm asking you to leave my office.
I'm telling you, an 84-year-old woman, the apartment is hot right now.
I'm telling you to leave my office.
And I'm telling you, fuck you. Get a fucking maintenance man to fix it.
I'm telling you.
I pay the rent, you dumb bitch. Who pays the rent? Who comes in here and pays the rent? Get a maintenance man to fix it. An 84-year-old, I'm calling elder services. Do you understand? To have them come upstairs and see how hot it is right now. I've been sending emails to Erica, the regional manager. So the apartment is going to stay at 90 degrees. The thermostat needs to be fixed. It's a second floor apartment. The heat from the roof stays in the apartment. The windows face the sun all day. Get someone to fix the thermostat. First, you don't want the service dog. Then you're going to make her stay in 90-degree heat. Get a maintenance person to fix the thermostat. It's been broken for 2 days.
Ma'am, I need you to leave my office.
No, not until it's fixed. Or I will bring my mother in here and she can sit in the air conditioning. I will bring my mother in here. My mother will stay in the office. My mother will stay in the office.
You're not going to get
My mother will stay in the office.
You're not going to get anything done yelling.
You already said you're not going to do it.
I need you to leave.
No. I'm going to be back with my mother. She's going to sit in the air conditioning. That apartment has been hot for 2 days.
The office.
Fuck you.
Son, call me to put in the service request. I cannot accept anything from you. You're not on the lease. Now please leave my office.
The 90-year-old, the 84-year-old woman.
What to do?
I told you what to do.
Leave my
I told you what to do.
If you want to get fixed, have your son call me. Now leave my office.
He doesn't have a phone on him.
I'm going to lock my door and not let you in. So leave
Then
my office.
Then I'll just have to stay and lock in.
I need you.
No, I called the after-hours number 2 days ago. The apartment is too hot for my mother. The apartment is too hot. The thermostat needs to be fixed. I come in here and pay the fucking rent.
My office.
Fuck off. It's too hot up there.
You're in my office. Why?
I don't give a shit because the thermostat's been broken for 2 days.
And I'm telling you how you can fix it. I gave you the information you need, so now
he can't be contacted.
I'm sorry.
Well then, fuck you.
You need to
air conditioning in here. Nope.
You need to leave my office.
No. Staying in here, too hot in the apartment. I'm gonna bring my mom down here too.
How are you gonna bring her down if you're staying in here?
I'll just stay in here.
Leave my office.
No, fuck you.
You need
fuck off.
to leave
my
office.
Nope. I am requesting that the thermostat be fixed.
And I told you how to fix it.
My son can't be reached.
Then I'm sorry.
Then I'm sorry she's going to stay in the apartment when it's 90 degrees in there? You're sorry? The same way you were sorry when the sheriffs told you that it was illegal for you to lock me out? Sorry ass bitch.
Hello, Erica. I don't know if you just heard that, but
yeah, the thermostat needs to be fixed.
What can I do?
The thermostat has been broken My mother is suffering up there.
Yes, it is. She won't leave my...
My mother is suffering.
And she's...
Yes.
Okay.
Get a repairman.
Okay.
Get a repairman. I will call Elder Services.
Call your office number.
I will call Elder Services. This apartment complex is going to let an 84-year-old woman stay in a 90-degree apartment?
Okay.
How does this apartment complex let an 84-year-old woman will not fix the thermostat?
1400 Fulton Avenue.
And I'll bring them upstairs because the apartment is 90 degrees right now. There is hot air coming out of the air conditioner. There is hot air coming out of the air conditioner. I have been putting in service requests for 2 days. 2 days I've been putting in service requests. I call the after hours number.
My office phone. 488.
2 days. 2 days. She is 84 years old.
She's not on any lease at all.
What about the 84-year-old lady? What about the 84-year-old woman?
Units?
What about the 84-year-old woman?
To unit 33.
What about the 84-year-old woman? I will bring this to Human Rights Fair Housing. I will take this tape to Human Rights Fair Housing. An 84-year-old woman has been in the apartment for 2 days when the thermostat reads 90 degrees. I cannot reach my son, so there is no service request. I come in here and I pay the rent. I pay more rent than what you asked for.
Black shirt, black pants, no shoes, or socks.
And I'm recording the conversation.
Just a phone and some headphones. Because she wants to put in a service request.
I've been putting the service request in for 2 days. My mother is 84 years old. My mother is 84 years old. The temperature in the apartment is 90 degrees.
Yes, she is.
The temperature in the apartment is 90 degrees. My mother is 84 years old. My mother is 84 years old. My son shot you down. He's not gay. And we're getting punished for this. Because he rejected you? So my mother has to suffer? First the service dog. Now she has to stay in a 90-degree heat. Let anybody come upstairs. I've been calling for 2 days to get it repaired.
I don't know. She hasn't stopped, so I don't...
90 degrees. The apartment is 90 degrees right now. It's been that way for 2 days. Even with the windows open, there is warm air coming out. 84 years old. She should have air conditioning.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
I'm taking this to Human Rights Fair Housing and Elder Abuse.
She's also claiming that there's an 84-year-old.
There isn't. Come upstairs and take a look. Claiming.
Who would also be an unauthorized guest. So.
Yeah, except the manager, the other manager, the woman said, don't worry about an application for her. She claims. You need better glasses because you saw her in the wheelchair before. Bring management upstairs so they can see my mother. I think she weighs about the weight of your arm. Very thin, very frail. Fall fucking risk. Keep going. Keep going, bad boy. Deny the request to fix the thermostat. You are denying the 84-year-old woman air conditioning because there's no application that the other manager waived? Are you insane? Are you insane? The other manager waived the application. So she has to sit in a 90-degree apartment. The sun comes in on her bedroom, and then the sun is on the apartment the rest of the day, and then the heat from the roof keeps it. It's like a fucking oven in there. For 2 days already it's been like this. And another day is gonna go by until my son gets back? Fix the thermostat! I'm documenting every request, and I'm documenting every denial. 84-year-old woman who has been living here since day one.
Thank you so much.
I hope you go to fucking jail, bitch. Human rights, fair housing, and elder abuse services. Okay? I'm claiming there's an 84-year-old woman in there stupid bitch. I will prove you fucking wrong on everything. I called that after hours number 2 days ago. The temperature has been in the hundreds for the past 2 days. And now another day is going to go by with nobody fixing the thermostat? She claims there's an 84-year-old woman upstairs. She claims, even though you've seen her. You don't have a protected status. We should be protected from you. My son, my mother, her service dog. But you're going to act like you're the victim when my mother has been in an apartment in 90-degree heat for the past 2 days. But you're the victim? You're the victim. The manager is the victim? The management company? The regional office? You guys are all victims when the 84-year-old, imaginary 84-year-old woman is in a 90-degree apartment? She claims there's an 84-year-old upstairs. Have Erica come down. I sent pictures of her to Nate. You blind, Bubba? Because you've already seen her. That's how bad you want to be on top? Oh, she claims there's a woman up there. The other manager waived her application. what time the maintenance man is coming. I can't make it any cooler for her now anyway. Human rights, fair housing. Human rights, fair housing. Why should she suffer in a 90-degree apartment? Why? Because she has no rights? Because her application was waived? There's no human decency to fix a thermostat when the rent is paid? I can't reach my son, so my mom has to suffer? She has every right to be there. I want to sue this place. This is discrimination. It's more than discrimination, okay? There is an 84-year-old woman up there, but you're saying I'm claiming. I've sent photos to your management, to Nathan Ong. They have pictures of her, but she doesn't exist. So, when she dies up there because of the heat, what the fuck then? That's murder. Dummy. Is that your job? Dummy. To deny air conditioning for an 84-year-old woman? Is that your job description? 90 degrees in the apartment. It's like an oven. For 2 days. I called your after hours number 2 days ago, and I've been emailing a regional manager for 2 days. Calling them repeatedly. Come in here and you say I claim she's up there. Fix the air thermostat! Fix the thermostat! I come in here, you fucking asshole. I pay more rent than what you fucking asked for. And she can't have air conditioning? I have it on here. You are denying the maintenance request. You've said it more than once. You say, I claim there's an 84-year-old woman upstairs who is not supposed to be up there, even though the first manager waived her application. That bitch is gonna go to fucking court for me. Are you laughing because you don't have to fix the thermostat? Is it funny that you don't have to? You think she'll lie and say that she asked for an application? Fix the thermostat! I asked nicely 2 days ago. I've been emailing the regional manager named Erica, sending her pictures of the thermostat, emphasizing the fact that there is an 84-year-old woman, that it's 90 degrees at 2 o'clock in the morning, even with the windows open, even with the fans. And then when I say I'll bring my mother in here, you're gonna lock the door. This room is the only place she can have air conditioning, but you're gonna lock the door because you don't wanna fix the thermostat? Are you people insane? $12,000 in rent already. But she can't have air conditioning. Oh, she's not on the lease? Because the other manager waived the application. So she can't have air conditioning. Wow. When is the maintenance man going to fix the thermostat? I call elder abuse right after this. Because maybe you'll listen to them when they see her, and then you will believe me, since you think she is an imaginary tenant. The same way that when I was locked out, I said there was an 84-year-old woman up there. You were there, the sheriffs told you to unlock the door for me because I am her caregiver. But now you're saying I am claiming that there's an 84-year-old woman upstairs. Is this a game to you? 2 days ago, I called the after-hours number. This is not a game. It is too hot upstairs. It is inhabitable, even for a teenager, let alone an 84-year-old woman. I wonder how long you'd stay in this office if it was 90 degrees for 2 days. But you will deny her air conditioning because you know she's upstairs. By saying that I'm claiming she's up there, you think you have no responsibility? By, implying that I'm lying? So you have no responsibility to fix the thermostat? I'm building a lawsuit right now with this fucking video. Fuck you and your permission. I've sent emails. I recorded the call to after hours. Keep on denying the maintenance request. She is a lawful tenant. The first manager waived the application. She is a lawful tenant.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's going on, ma'am?
Requesting a service request to fix the thermostat. It's been broken for 2 days. My 84-year-old mother is upstairs.
Okay.
I called the after-hours number.
Do you live here?
Yes, I'm a caregiver, and I stay here.
You stay here. Are you on the lease?
I am my mother's caregiver.
Okay. I understand that.
My son is in San Francisco. He is on the lease.
Okay.
I called the after-hours number 2 nights ago.
Okay.
It's been 90 degrees. If you go in the apartment right now,
It's probably, is it hotter
it's
than
very
Hades?
hot.
Okay.
Yes, because the heat on the roof, the sun faces the windows all day, and her bedroom gets the morning sun.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was videotaping him because
That's okay.
I've been sending
Here, let's come over here.
I've been sending pictures
Well, you-
of the thermostat
okay.
for the last 2 days.
Okay.
She's wheelchair bound.
Okay.
I
Right.
told him, you know, I can bring her in here. But I would have to carry her. Now, if that's my only option, I would do that, except he said he would lock the door.
Okay.
I'll stay in the apartment
So,
when
okay.
it's 90 degrees.
Right. Okay, so I understand that you're frustrated. Take a breath, because I know that you're
It's more
frustrated
than,
with
and
your,
also,
no, with your mom.
no, I'm not
However-
frustrated with her.
No.
And on the other Friday, I was locked out.
Okay.
A sheriff came and said it was illegal for him to lock me out, and she was in the apartment by herself.
Okay, so do
And
you
now
have-
he told the management company she's claiming there's an 84-year-old woman upstairs, even though I've sent photos.
Okay.
So if I'm upset, and I have it on video that he's saying oh, she's claiming there's an 84-year-old, even though he has seen us, we have to fireman carry her down the stairs.
Okay.
And he was showing tenants around. He knows the first manager even waived her application. So why does he keep saying she's not a lawful tenant?
Okay, so who is, do you
So-
know? Go ahead.
The only person on the lease is your son, right? Who's your son?
Christopher Sheldon.
Christopher.
But
Okay.
the other manager waived my mother's application.
Who is the other manager?
She's a woman. I forgot her name, but long hair.
Well, his system, you have to understand, his system is showing that the only person that they have
Yeah.
on the lease in that unit is your son.
Okay.
They're
Well,
not
all
showing
right.
anything about you
I
or
will.
the 84-year-old.
Okay, I won't dispute that.
Okay.
But the other manager waived her application.
Okay, well, she's not here.
I know, but I'm not going to lie about it. All right, let's just do human decency, because I'm about to call Elder Abuse Services and Human Rights Fair Housing, because I called my son. I can't find him. He's in San Francisco for the weekend.
Your complaint's about the thermostat, right?
And the fact that it's been 90 degrees
Okay.
for 2 days, even at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was sending photographs
Okay.
to the regional manager, letting her know.
Well, look, just simple
It's
rules.
inhumane.
Hold on, simple rules here. They can't put a service request in for somebody who's not on the lease. Okay, just understand that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now what they're gonna do is he emailed his manager, and he said they're gonna send a maintenance guy up to your unit to check it out. Okay. But the way you went about it is wrong.
Because he told me to leave his office.
Because you
you're
are
yelling.
argumentative. You're arguing.
When I
You're not-
first walked, you know what? You know what made me mad is that he said that I'm claiming there's an 84-year-old woman. I told him I couldn't reach my son. My son's 28. I just got back from LA. I was with family, so I didn't talk to him for like 3 days. I mean, I would have answered his calls, but sometimes we need breaks from each other. We both share responsibility of my mother.
Right.
And it's unfortunate that it's this weekend he chose to be in San Francisco and to have fun or whatever and blow off steam or whatever.
So, what is your name, ma'am?
Judith Esguerra Sheldon.
So, Judith, my advice to you is if you want to correct all of this in the future, so we've got this corrected today. The maintenance man is going to come up here. Wait, listen to me
Yes.
first. Is in order for you to be, because it sounds like your son, he's 26 or whatever, 28, so he's kind of doing his own thing this weekend, like you said.
Yes.
So, and if you are the caregiver for your mom and she is there in the apartment, right? So,
Yes.
are you saying that you're living there? You're just not on the lease.
I take care of her for the most part. I have a house, 1957 Middlebury Road.
Okay.
It's in the process
So
of being
what you're gonna need to
downgraded
do-
and
Okay.
from a 3-bedroom to a 2-bedroom.
So Judith, listen. So my best advice to you is get your mother on the lease, even though she said that it was waived. Then you need to get that in writing from the manager that you talked to, not him, but the manager that you
The
talked to.
regional office.
Right. That it was waived, and so that
Well,
her name is on the lease. And if it's not,
I guess I'll ask them to find her, but
correct. That's what you'll need to do in order to make this all go away.
Okay.
Because they can.
But-
They're doing
yeah.
what's within their legal what they can do.
but they're gonna bend the rules today, even though they could have done that before.
Well, so you could choose. So you could choose to continue to argue that,
No,
or
no,
you
no.
could just let it be and
I'm
be like,
grateful that they're doing it, but
But I already threatened Human Rights for Housing and Elder Services because
That is your choice to do that.
it's been 2 days.
But you can't
that
go
it's been
there and
this
yell
hot.
at him.
Oh, I didn't yell at him when I first walked in. I have it
But
on
you did.
video.
I
How?
know, but when we
He could
walked
hear you
in,
over here.
Yeah, I was yelling.
Right.
It took a long time for me. He was ignoring me on the phone, saying, "Oh, she claims there's an 84-year-old woman up there."
Well, you have to understand, when he pulls up your unit, the only person that comes
Except
back
that he has
is,
seen her because we've done a fireman carry down
but still,
down the
he's
stairs.
just still doing what he's supposed to be doing.
You
He's
don't
still
know
doing
our
his job.
background, really,
But
you
he's
don't.
doing his. I know, but he's doing his job. It may not be the way you want him to do it, but he's doing his job.
Well, the other things he was doing was not what his job was, but I'm not going to go there because I'm already going to
So it's
the
last name is
ADA
Sheldon.
for that. Esgara Sheldon,
Okay.
ESG. It's all run together on my driver's
Okay.
license. ESG.
Okay.
It's Esgara Sheldon.
Okay.
ESGUERRASHELDON.
Okay.
Normally hyphenated, but people just put Sheldon, so I
no, I
had it all
don't
run
think, I don't
together.
think he's allowing, bending the rules like he said, the maintenance man to come now because you threatened to call anybody.
Well, when I
on.
first walked in, he said,
I
"Get out of
think-
my office."
I think what he's trying to do is he's just trying to mediate this and give you what you want.
He
so
said,
you
"Get out
can-
of my office.
so you can
You're
leave
not on
him
the
alone."
lease." I said, "I called 2 days ago. It's human decency. It's just human decency. If I can't find my son, so, like if my son was gone for a week, the apartment should stay like that. I can leave. I can leave and I can go to air conditioning. I can go to my house. I can't take her with me because of the construction. They're just doing drywall. There's like no bathroom. I mean,
Well, why don't you have your mom stay with you?
I can't. There's gutted, kitchen gutted, everything's gutted. I mean, I can give you my address. You go by there. You can see
I'm not concerned
everything.
about that. It just is like it's the.
I even sent pictures of her to the management office. I was locked out on Friday. The sheriffs made him put me in there because I kept saying there's an 84-year-old woman there by herself. Now, but today for him to say she's claiming that is, I don't know how you call it, like to make somebody, to incite anger. So even though we are being victimized, because I called 2 days ago and never got a response and was emailing, no one said, you have to be on the lease. I just assumed they didn't care that the apartment was 90 degrees. And for him, that's to incite me. That is, that's what they call gaslighting. You understand? So, but potentially I could be arrested for being loud.
No, not for being loud. He was asking you to leave,
Yes.
and so you were refusing to leave.
I was
So
until
that's-
I could find out when the maintenance man was
well,
coming.
but here's
because
the thing. He
I
has
could.
the right to ask you to leave.
Oh. So if I had brought my mother in there, like I would have to carry her, and I would have, because she's only
You know
like
what?
80
We can
pounds.
sit here and argue about it. Now it's getting fixed.
Wow. Why did the police have to be called for this?
Because you were refusing to leave the office when he was asking you to leave the
Because he
office.
said, I'm cleaning. There's an 84-year-old woman upstairs.
Well, the point
And
is.
I said, well,
The point is, he has.
I'm going to have to bring
running.
this over to
The
Human
point
Rights
is,
Fair
Judith,
Housing
is
because
that-
she is a lawful tenant.
Judith?
He said she's not on the lease either, so.
Judith, the point is why we are out here is he asked you to leave, you refused to leave, and you were getting louder and louder. That's why we're here.
Absolutely. For my mother, that's what I would do.
So then we will continue to come out. And then he can also then decide that you're trespassing because you're not on the lease. He's not doing that, but I'm just warning you that you continue this, you can say that you're trespassing, and then you can be taken off of the property for trespassing.
You guys are sheriff, right? 'Cause
Correct.
Other sheriffs said, I do have a right to be here because I'm taking care of her. But now you guys are saying I'm trespassing?
No, from this office.
Oh, from the office.
If you decide to be in your apartment or your
When
mother's
it's 90
apartment,
degrees. If you come in right now,
then you can
it's
do
an
that.
oven. Right
but
now, it's
this
an
is
oven.
what this is why he's calling, because you were in the office and refusing to leave. Not because you were in the apartment, but because you were in the office and refusing to leave.
I wouldn't have gotten a maintenance man if I left.
So, but this is so let it be.
Two days, no phone call. And now I'm gonna be so grateful.
I'm not saying you have to be grateful. I'm just saying let it be.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, we'll find out if the maintenance man really comes.
Okay.
So, but if the maintenance man doesn't come, I don't have any recourse, do I?
You can call to call the office or call the regional manager.
Oh, I've been calling them all morning, emailing them pictures of the thermostat. They have pictures of my mother.
Okay.
She's,
But what you shouldn't do
80
is
degrees.
walk to the office and start yelling at people and stuff like that.
oh, I didn't yell when I first walked in.
But it's not when you first walked in. Just yelling in general.
Yeah, after he was saying
Correct,
that
but
I'm
still yelling in
claiming
general
that
when
there's
he
an
asked you to
84-year-old woman upstairs. Well,
Right.
she's claiming there's an 84-year-old woman upstairs. Even though Friday, the sheriffs made him unlock the door for me. Well, no, that's not true. They told him he needed to, and then he hid in the maintenance room.
So
And I called the sheriffs to come
You know
back.
what?
Come back. He's not opening the door for me. So obviously there's a personal thing going on here. So he's not really just doing his job, but I am. I'm doing my job
Okay.
as a daughter who doesn't want her mother to be in 90-degree heat anymore. Even a fan was just blowing. There was warm air coming out of the thing, even though it says cool on there. I changed batteries. I always try to do everything myself first.
Right.
My next resort was to actually pay somebody to come out here, but I even walk in there, I pay the rent.
Okay.
I always pay more. Who complains that I'm paying more rent so that it rolls over?
Well, just
Kim.
as long as you're not just
He
hanging out.
complains.
I understand you're frustrated. Just don't hang out in the office.
This isn't the first request though.
I know, but don't
Okay.
hang out in the office, okay?
Well, I don't have to now.